All right, let's go. There you go. Okay, all right. Yeah. No, Ed, don't go digging in there.
Such a small, tiny spot. I hurt so bad. I was in a car accident a few years ago. It was lower back stuff and my shoulder, but that's mostly gone. I still have a lot of joint pain in my facet joints, lower facet joints, but my neck, I can't turn my head to the left.
First on the left side?
It's both. I mean, I feel like this is like an inch, could go an inch more. This could go like 3 inches more.
When you turn your head left, does it hurt on the left or does it hurt both sides?
Both sides. It just gets tight. It doesn't hurt.
Okay.
It just gets really
Describe
tight.
that accident for me a little bit. What happened?
I was in my car, got T-boned by a woman. Old woman that ran a red light in an old heavy Mercedes.
Did you know it was coming? Were you able to brace or were you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've actually raced cars and go-karts my whole life, so I don't.
You're
I'm
used
used to car
getting
accidents. Yeah.
Has anybody taken a picture of your neck? During the accident? Did
No, we did my lower back and my shoulder, but my neck is a newer thing.
When they took it, did they get MRI or just X-rays?
MRI.
Do you remember anything what they said?
There was herniation on L3, L4.
Okay, so the hypermobility of that area typically causes the discs to age at a faster rate, and when usually you can't have this area overworking without having another area underworking, and it's sort of the elephant in the room to me where we just focus on the arthritic areas, but we don't understand that you can't have this area be arthritic without having another area being underworked, you understand, and not being stressed. So my goal is to go through your spine today and sort of figure out, is there other areas that are not working properly, and try to get them working to take the stress off of.
My mid-back is very tight too.
Right.
I think there's a lot of areas not working.
Take one deep breath in, and then let the air out. Let it all go. Here we go. Exhale. Deep breath in. Here we go. Exhale. Let it all go. Here we go. Exhale, exhale. Deep breath in. All right, one more. Let it all go. Exhale. Let it all go. Chin down a little bit. All right, not too bad. I can tell you, gotten worked on a little bit.
It's hard for me to get adjusted sometimes.
You did good though. That wasn't it's resistant but not frozen.
Yeah.
Slide down a little bit. I'm on your side facing me. A couple of things I do when I do this adjustment. I don't like bringing the knee up real high because that flattens out the curve in your lower back. So I'm adjusting you. We want to keep that arch in your back, and I'm not going to adjust. And hopefully nobody's adjusting down here in the lower back. We're going to adjust either the SI joint below or the middle back above. Deep breath in for me. There we go. Deep breath in. And then exhale. There we go. Here we go. Deep breath in. Yeah, there we go. And exhale. There we go. All right, let's go face that for me. Very good. See where everything is. You're right here. Everything's just right here. Big. You like to tilt your head left. Your left side sleeper. The right side of your neck is all pushed out over here. Left side. See, if I tilt you, I have to tilt you about there to make your head level with your the bones.
My head always wants to roll right.
Right, yeah. We got to get this little lump here reduced. Okay. The same kind of story mirrors itself from the neck to the lower back, whereby we see the lower neck and lower back segments aging at a faster rate, and the upper neck and middle back segments not aging at all. And I don't find, like I said earlier, I don't find many people talking about it. If we can get your atlas and axis, the first two vertebrae at the top, working better, then we can take the stress off the lower neck. There'll be no reason your head will have to go forward. And then we can start introducing to you some back stretching, what we call mirror image stretching, to get your body more upright. There we go. I got you. Keep that chin up. There we go. Good. Here we go. Real gentle. Here we go. Just the top guy. There you go. Okay. All right. We'll get. Just got to soften that up. They found within 10 days of a joint not moving that it builds up a plaque, almost like a sandpaper, on the surfaces of the joint. And the joint surfaces are like a handshake. They two surfaces that glide over each other. There should be there we go, I know, an effortlessness to that joint moving. There we go. I know, that's a tough one. This side will be.
How did that feel?
Oh,
It's
amazing.
Yeah, it's tough. That's a tough one.
It hurts really bad, but it's great.
Yeah, okay. There's a little bit there. There's a little right there. There's a little injury on the left. So that's probably explaining why it hurts both ways. You know, there is it's not as big, but feel that little kind of little gristle in there that's not supposed to be there, like a speed bump. We're gonna try to comb that out of there. There we go. Yeah, it's there. Yeah, there's. It's hidden.
There.
Yeah, you feel it. Yeah, it's hidden in there. I didn't feel it until I got to go to the deeper layer to get to it.
Yeah, it's deep. Why not?
Oh, yeah, you're all prepped for me. You're all ready for. So some people I have to prep the spine for a few weeks to get to posture change. But since you've been adjusted, you can probably go right to stretching.
Nice.
Because you're all ready to go. The paint's already been prepped. It's already been clay barred. You understand? I can just go right to polishing.
I'm a car guy too, so.
Oh yeah. We don't have to sit here and wash the car and get all the. Well, can't you polish and wax? No, we can't do that. I can't do that yet. If you can't polish and wax on top of dirt.
Got to prep the paint first.
Yeah, prep the paint first. Yes, right. So that's a lot of this boring first few hours is just me prepping. I have to clean all this out of here.
Oh no, it's helping tremendously.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
glad you're not lying.
Yeah, we'll get it. There we go. Round 2 on this right side. Here we go. Yeah, right there. Man, what'd you do to that? That's probably worth it. Did she hit you on the right side? Was it the
No,
right
left side.
Left side T-bone. Okay. Interesting. So you left. That's interesting. Yeah, because your head then the first force. If you got hit from the left, you're saying your neck goes to the left.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And so you must have busted out the right side of your neck, and then.
It could
Now-
be from go-karting any weekend too, though.
Oh boy.
so
Okay. All right.
Those
pick
are
one.
probably worse accidents.
Right there.
It's right there.
Yes. He's not joking. I always say that on the YouTube, like, oh yeah, right there, and people are like, really? He's not saying
No,
that.
that's the right spot.
There we go. Look at you. A little psych out. There we go. Chin up. Yeah. I know. Yeah.
That's what I needed.
Yeah. Just got it to move. It's the same bone that moved again, just a little more closed, a little more shut on that joint, closing the facet. Why are you interested in closing the facets? The more weight that's on the joint, the less weight that's on the disc. The disc is the defining structure of your life. It's like the tread on your tires. Once you run out of tread, once you run out of enamel, life's no fun. And we can't make new enamel. We can't make new discs. And so we want the weight on the joint, which will last longer than the disc. So we soften your spine, and then we mold it back into the curve. Yeah, let's see if we can just get some blood flow into these areas. Blood's what brings nutrients in, takes the waste out, so we can sort of speed up the healing and replacement rate by combing you, just a way to oxygenate the tissue. This thing's called Sharpie fibers, so where the tendon dives into the periosteum of the bone, right, so up here on the occiput, in between the periosteum and the bone inside, there's nerve endings called Sharpie fibers, and that's what causes that pain you just described up here. That's the nerve endings in that attachment. The attachment is constantly pulled on because of the alignment. Right there.
Oh, yeah, right there.
This is just the roots of the neck. These are just, we gotta compress down these attachments. He's not too bad. I mean, in terms of, I've seen worse. I can tell you that I can tell you've been worked on. I can tell that somebody's made a couple passes with the vacuum cleaner.
Oh yeah.
No, this isn't just first pass.
I've been trying for a while
Good.
to get rid of it. I did acupuncture yesterday too.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it's good. You have to. A little coming out right there. There's the knot. Right there. Right. A little worse on this side, maybe a little bit. So the left side of your back's about 1/4 inch higher than the right. If I put a marble on your back, it'd roll right off to your right. That shouldn't feel like a bunch of speed bumps in there. And this, see if you feel the difference. The other side's a little smoother over here.
Yeah.
And you got some rib injury or something hit you, collided with you right here, and as effect of it, you're tilting essentially to the right. Now, because you're avoiding the left side of your spine, the right lower part of your back will have more stress.
Yeah.
And it's really because your chest is hunched forward, and then you're also tilting. So you have two misalignments happening. We have to first soften this in order to, like I said, to reshape it, and then stretch your back into the right alignment.
I've been trying to work on my AT bands too. Those really hurt.
Right, so it's really all, those are all under the umbrella of the nerves that leave your lower back. Before iPhones and internet, there was a game where they had like a like a broom, and they held the broom upside down, where the broom head was upwards, and they had the handle at the bottom. And you tried to balance the broom. Can you picture this, right?
Yeah.
With your hand moving all over the place, and you're trying to balance the head of the broom with the handle like in the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
Okay. And so when you're playing this game, the head of the broom is not moving very much at all, and your hand is moving all over the place, right? And so my dad uses this as an analogy to describe the lower back. This is not moving like the head of the broom, and this is moving all over the place, trying to balance this area up here not moving properly. But yeah, right here, it's pretty obvious. This is right. Got a pretty big monster in here now. All right, he said he was tough, so all right, we'll test it out here. That's gonna be, Ed, I don't appreciate that very much.
I can handle it.
Okay, all right, here we go.
Maybe you regret that saying.
Yeah, right there. Right there. Wow. Right.
Feels great.
That's a nice injury. Yeah. This part of your back is not participating.
No, it doesn't bend at all.
Doesn't bend at all. Yeah. Okay. Look, that's almost audible.
Yeah, I think you can hear it probably.
Yeah. How did that get in there? Who put that in there? The rotator cuff's torn over there, and the more, to me, you're even set up for the rotator cuff injury. The more forward your shoulder goes, the easier it is to tear a rotator cuff. And so, you know, these accidents, go-karting and cars, have set you up for easy injuries. The alignment determines where the stress goes. Right there.
solid rock.
Yes.
Feels good. It's really good.
The title of the video. Feels good! Oh my. I'm like Tigger from Winnie the Pooh. I'm the only one. Nobody wants to do it. It's too much time, too much. Okay.
Okay.
It's like A Few Good Men. Is this funny, sir? No, it's tragic.
Okay. Ow.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. Take a breath. He's on the. If I comb pretty on the first layer, you got it all clean. The surface levels, you got it all clean. But once you get down to those deeper layers,
Yeah.
it's like all the easy stuff. All the easy stains have been removed. The only stains you have left are the ones that were the oldest and deepest ingrained in here.
I think it's time to just replace the carpet.
Right, well, I know. I wish it were possible. I wish we could just body transplant. Give me a new back. I almost say, like, God, you had a bulletproof vest on, you got shot. You know, and it was like
Yeah.
the welt underneath a bulletproof vest or something was like right there. That's almost the degree of. It's right there. There's a.
Yeah.
I'll try to show it to everybody, but right there. That's the injury. Spinal facets aren't that dirty. I can tell it. So there's two joints, right? You have the joints between the vertebrae, and then you have the joints that attach to the side, the ribs attached to the side of the vertebrae, and that's where most of the.
The cassette pain I'm getting is coming from like down here.
Yeah, I'll work on that in a second. But that's from abuse. We got to ice it.
Yeah.
Take an ice cube, back braces to bind it up. It's a hypermobility that caused that, and then the joint gets inflamed, and that's what causes that pain. But I really don't have any fix for that. My fixes are indirect.
Mm-hmm.
We shift the burden off that area, and then you don't feel that anymore because that area is not tasked to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, to me, the only way
That
you
is
can.
the fix.
That is the fix, but right. But it's not. I can't manipulate that.
Yeah.
I can't like try to dig and
Yeah.
and do anything to that. If anything, I'll just piss it off more. Oh my. Yeah, it's on the side of the rib too. Let's try to soften that a little bit. I know. All right.
Oh.
Yeah. No, Ed, don't go digging in there.
Such a small, tiny spot. I hurt so bad.
All right. There religious experience. I think I'm. Don't go towards the light. Here it is. Here it is. Right there. Yeah, big difference. I mean, my goodness, there's.
Yeah.
I mean, wow. I'm pushing twice as hard as I was on the left.
It's weird. The pain's on the right side, and all the tightness
But
is
the
on the left
tightness
side.
on the left. Interesting.
I mean, this doesn't feel great, but.
Yeah, you're not. This is not.
Oh yeah, no, there's right in there. Yeah,
Okay,
it's just as
alright.
bad. Yeah, it's just as bad.
Alright,
That's
here.
where the pain is.
The sciatic nerve has to sit in this tissue, and if the tissue is that bruised, that acidic, it's no wonder we got pain. You understand? We have to clean the tissue that the nerve is sitting in. That's what we're trying to do here. We got to get some oxygen here to rinse out the acidity, the lactic acid that's compounded in this area and been trapped in here.
Oh. I can already feel relief off of that.
Yeah, just gotta. This unbinds it, and then changing the posture won't make this muscle recontract. Does that make sense? Part of your pain is just this contraction here, and if we just try to work on muscles, it gets pretty depressing as a practitioner because it's just like, well, it's back again. Like, well, you have to get rid of the reason for why it exists. The muscle's not tight to piss you off, to ruin your day.
I thought it was.
Just here to make you mad. I'm gonna, it's being told to by your posture, and then the posture's happening because of injuries and this, whatever you want to call that thing over there.
I feel like it's a softball in my back.
Something you'll tell me about one day. That's a collision or a hard hit. That was a fall off a roof or something.
It's been a lot
Yeah.
in my life.
That's a
So
trauma. That didn't just happen from.
it could have. I mean, it could have when I flipped my go-kart when I was 12, 13 years old and landed on my head with it on top of me.
Okay. Fair enough. I'll accept it.
The worst it ever hurt though was popping like 5 feet up in the air and coming straight down.
Uh-huh.
I had my wind knocked down. I mean, that was awful.
Uh-huh. Yes, yeah. Right there. So it's there and there. These two.
It's definitely getting better. A lot better quickly.
Right there. This is. Iliac crest. Ilium means wing. I guess when they first saw it, it looked like a bird's wings. They named this like a wing here, and all the reason why we have this bone is for muscles to sort of anchor into. And just this, one of the best ways to relax a muscle isn't actually to work on the muscle belly, but to work on what we call the Golgi tendons. There's little sensors in the tendon that we can work on to release the muscle, and that'll vice grip the lower back. And then by doing the posture change, it won't just re-tighten up again. And there we go. But the IT band's just tight because of all this. This all has to be cleaned. It's like chasing a carrot trying to work on the leg. To me, it's just
Yeah.
you're in the wrong area. We fix this, that leg will calm down. Right there, come on.
Oof. Oh, oh.
Oh yeah. Wow.
On this side, yeah, you got a lot on that
Oh
side.
wow.
I'm just gonna see if we can move these vertebrae a little bit more. I know it's tough. There it is. Yes.
Yeah.
It moved. Yeah, good. See if we get some more. Yes, good, good. Breathe for a second. Give that a second. Yeah, that's tough. I don't think that joint's moved in a while. Mm-hmm. Very good.
So close.
Daggone it! He's gonna give me the. If you were just a little stronger, Ed. Come on. There we go. All right. There it is. Nice. There we go. Go ahead and tilt to the left a little bit for me with your head. There we go. Good. Tilt your head left. Been hitting that ear before? You've been hit any collisions on that ear?
No.
Okay. All right. Tilt your head to the right a little bit for me. Here we go. There we go. Good. Tilt your head to the right. Okay. Good. We're trying to stretch the front part of your body. So, like I said earlier, I've got you all loosened up, and now we want to cast your spine like a clay or metal. You know, you want to soften the metal and then cast it in the right position. If you go home after this visit and then go sit on the couch, you get the idea?
Yeah.
Your spine will just harden in a forward position. So we got you all loosened up. Now we spend about 20 minutes arching back to let the spine re-harden in a better position. And then every visit with the stretching, we move up this ladder
I'm assuming I should do this at home too.
every day.
Yeah.
Rest of your life. Did good. You did
Yes.
good.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.